Hi!
Hey.
So we're on top of the world right now. In case you didn't know, we are actually standing on top of a 50-foot flagpole.
Yeah, we are.
50 feet! It's
50.
crazy. I don't want to go down there.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Up top.
Yes.
Yeah. Get at us.
Get at us,
Yeah.
get at DECA.
DECA!
What's DECA? Like, what are they doing? What do they
It's-
do? They totally did something.
They totally did. They were final.
Yeah, they totally states.
Yeah, totally.
Nationals. They do big things.
Big things.
Unlike us.
Unlike us.
Repeating everything I say, get out of here. So check out this interview about DECA Nationals.
Hi, I'm Seth Rank here with the Eagle's Eye. Right now I'm with Andrew Balchers and Ben Detweiler, and we're going to be talking about the DECA trip that they recently went to. So, how are you guys doing?
I'm good. How about you, Seth?
I'm great.
I'm pretty good.
All right, so what was the DECA trip about?
We traveled to Anaheim, California recently, and we had written a manual over the past couple of months, and going to California was basically our time to present it internationally to judges.
Yeah, so what we did is we went for the DECA ICDC, the International Career Development Conference. 6 students from Norristown went. Morgan Purcell, Jess Ellick, and Katrina Fox, and then me, Ben, and Tom Picari also went.
So what did you guys compete in?
All right, so let's talk about who they competed in first, and then I can talk about what we personally competed in. So Morgan Purcell competed in an individual event against kids from all over the world. Hers was business services marketing, so she competed in an event about that. And then the 2 girls that went, Katrina and Jess, they competed in a public relations project where they did a project about how they helped out around the school.
And finally, we competed in a manual event. So we wrote basically a plan for a business that we created. And what we created was an application that found a specific food that on a menu on a restaurant that you're craving. So we had to write a business plan for it, have financials and tons of different things part of it. We have our CEO, I was the COO, and Tom was our CFO.
That's cool.
Gravester.
So how'd you guys do?
Well, everyone did really well there. They went there and they performed really well. The girls, Jess and Katrina actually placed in the top 20 in their event. The rest of us just were competitors, and we didn't finish. We didn't finish in the top 20, but everyone went and did real well. They were real confident with how they did, and I know personally our group did well when we presented. Yeah. And the people that beat us ended up actually winning first, so we don't feel as bad about not getting out of our preliminary round.
So what was the most fun for you guys?
I think the most fun for me was, you're at a conference with a bunch of people from all over the world and getting to meet new people. Like, you had an experience like no other where you're just able to meet all these new kids and make friends. And I know it's only for a week, but it's so much different than any other experience I've ever had.
I'd have to say traveling was my favorite part. I've never been to California before, so being at a place as unique as that and getting to travel maybe to Hollywood one day or Universal Studios and Disneyland, it was pretty epic.
So what was the worst time? Because I know Drew got some jet lag.
Yeah, I think that's the worst, is having to come to school the next day, and having to catch up with work is also pretty bad, but it's all worth it.
It's hard, but at the same time it's worth it because, like I said, you're traveling to an exotic place and you're meeting new friends.
Los Angeles.
Very exotic Los Angeles, yeah.
So what is the benefits of going on this DECA trip?
I think, like I said earlier, about the benefits of meeting new people, I think that's one of the biggest benefits. And it's also like, I've been to Los Angeles and Anaheim before, and it was just so much different, so much better of an experience going out there with not only a group of friends, but being out there with 17,000 kids from all over the world. Also, like, one of the cool experiences was during opening ceremonies, the CEO of PostNet actually spoke, and I have his wristband here, and that was just a really good experience because you're hearing someone who's in the industry and in things that you want to do, and you're with kids learning about it, and it's not only there to compete, but you learn and you have a great experience.
That's great. So what did you guys learn from this experience?
I definitely learned how to create a business. Like I said before, I was COO, so I learned a lot about promotional plans and exactly how to market the specific product or service that you have created.
I think I learned a lot from the experience like him, learning how to run a company, learning how a company works. all the things that it take to make sure that things will go off without a hitch. I learned presentation skills. I learned how to present to it in a professional manner. But then you also learn how to network with people too, like getting back to the meeting new people. You get to learn about how companies run and how you can interact with different people. And those are priceless tools.
All right, is there anything you two would like to add?
I think I'd really like to talk about like people trying to join and be a part of this, because it really is like an experience, and it would be so much fun if we could take more than 6 kids, because there's schools that are there with 60 kids from the school, and it's just an experience that everyone I think should try and accomplish, because it prepares you for your life like nothing else.
It would definitely promote Norristown, wouldn't it?
It would definitely promote Norristown going forward, and I think kids should want to try and do that, because yeah, it's fun. Like, we got to go to Universal Studios and Disneyland, and then go to like Laguna Beach, which was very fun. And that's part of it. But it's also just competing and being a part of that, and it prepares you for the real world. Kind of. Yeah. You're at a conference with a bunch of people, and you're on your own, and you're learning and getting better. And I think that's really something I want to tell people, is just everyone should try and be a part of that experience.
Yeah. It's the trip that we just went on was amazing. Like, I'll never forget it. It's an amazing trip, and to go with people that you love and do something that you love is something that's really worthwhile. Well,
thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you, Drew.
Thanks, Seth.
Ben. I'm Seth Rank here with Ben and Drew talking about their DECA trip. Now back to Eagle's Eye.